The wind whipped through the cracked windows of the Robert Taylor homes on Chicago's South Side, carrying the faint scent of rain mixed with fried onions from the corner bodega. It was 1987, and 7-year-old Jennifer Thompson sat cross-legged on the threadbare carpet of their cramped two-bedroom apartment, her small hands deep inside the guts of a broken alarm clock she'd fished from the dumpster. Her mother, Denise, stood in the doorway, still in her cleaning uniform, her face etched with exhaustion from another double shift at the downtown office towers. "Girl, what are you doing with that mess?" Denise asked, a tired smile tugging at her lips. She kicked off her shoes and sank into the sagging couch. "It's not broken, Mama, just needs a new spring," Jennifer replied, her dark eyes focused. She'd seen the superintendent fix one once and mimicked his movements. By bedtime, the clock ticked again. Denise pulled her daughter close. "You got a gift, baby. Don't waste it. School's your ticket out. I clean floors so you can walk on marble." Denise Thompson had been barely 20 when Jennifer was born, abandoned by a boyfriend who chased dreams in Atlanta. She worked 3 jobs, office cleaning by day, factory nights, weekend laundry to afford the tuition at St. Agnes Catholic School, a 15-minute bus ride away. The projects were rough. Drive-by shootings echoed at night, gangs loomed on corners, and food stamps stretched thin. But Denise instilled values: honesty above all, hard work without complaint, and helping others even when you had nothing. Jennifer absorbed it all. At St. Agnes, the nuns praised her math scores. "You think like an engineer," Sister Mary said during recess, but the kids teased her secondhand uniforms and the faint bleach smell that clung to her braids. "Project girl thinks she's smart," they'd whisper. Jennifer cried once, then chose resilience. She tutored classmates in fractions during lunch and volunteered to repair the school's ancient projector. Luck arrived in 5th grade. A visiting engineer from a local STEM program noticed her fixing a radio during a career day. He slipped Denise a flyer for a full scholarship to a better middle school feeder program. Jennifer aced the entrance exam. By high school, Jennifer was top of her class in physics and calculus. College applications loomed like mountains. Denise worked extra shifts to cover application fees. "Dream big, but stay humble," she advised. Jennifer won a full scholarship to the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign for mechanical engineering, the first in her family to attend college. Moving day was bittersweet. A Greyhound bus, 1 suitcase, and Denise's tearful hug. "Make me proud, but don't forget where you came from." Campus life was a whirlwind. Jennifer shared a dorm with girls from suburbs who wore designer jeans. She took 3 part-time jobs, cafeteria server, library shelver, and weekend tutor to afford books and occasional calls home. Nights blurred into equations and circuit diagrams. Professors noted her precision. One recommended her for a competitive summer internship at NovaTech Solutions, a mid-size firm in nearby Chicago suburbs specializing in industrial printers and automation systems. The summer of 2001, at 20, Jennifer stepped into NovaTech's glass and steel headquarters. The lobby hummed with innovation, but behind closed doors, the company struggled. Profits dipped amid digital shifts. Layoffs loomed. As the lone intern in mechanical engineering, Jennifer shadowed senior designer Marcus Reed. Her first task? Optimize a faulty toner cartridge mechanism prone to jams. She worked late, sketching redesigns that used cheaper, recyclable plastics without sacrificing durability. During a team meeting, she presented her prototype quietly. "This reduces material costs by 18% and cuts waste," she said, her voice steady despite butterflies. Marcus raised an eyebrow. The lead engineer dismissed it initially. Intern ideas rarely pan out, but testing proved her right. The redesign saved thousands in prototypes. They hired her part-time during senior year. Graduation in 2003 brought a full-time offer, junior mechanical engineer at $48,000 a year. Jennifer moved back to Chicago, renting a small studio near the projects so she could visit Denise weekly. Her mother now had arthritis from years of scrubbing. Jennifer paid for better medication. At NovaTech, she thrived, but stayed grounded. She mentored 2 other interns from underrepresented backgrounds, sharing her story. Luck is preparation meeting opportunity, but integrity is what keeps you there. Over the next decade, promotions came steadily. By 2008, as senior engineer, Jennifer led a team developing energy-efficient printing systems for factories. The Great Recession hit hard. NovaTech's orders plummeted, suppliers hiked prices. Executives pushed aggressive cost-cutting, cheaper overseas parts that compromised safety standards. In one heated meeting, Jennifer stood up. "These components fail under heat stress. We've tested it. Workers could get injured. Short-term savings aren't worth lawsuits or lost trust." The room silenced. Her boss, nearing retirement, frowned. "We're fighting for survival, Thompson." Jennifer held her ground, backed by data and ethics. Survival with honor lasts longer. They compromised on a phased rollout with rigorous checks. It cost extra upfront, but prevented recalls. Word spread, Jennifer earned quiet respect. Personal life wove in. She met Jamal, a high school teacher at a community center fundraiser. He admired her drive without demanding she slow down. They married in 2012 in a simple church ceremony, Denise beaming in a new dress Jennifer bought. Jamal supported her late nights, reminding her, family first, always. By 2015, Jennifer was director of engineering. NovaTech faced its biggest crisis, a hostile takeover bid from a larger conglomerate that promised quick profits and mass layoffs and product shortcuts. The board waffled. Jennifer spent weeks analyzing options. She proposed an internal turnaround, pivot to sustainable automation tech, invest in employee retraining, and court eco-conscious clients. "We build legacy, not just quarterly reports," she argued in a pivotal presentation, her slides showing projected 25% revenue growth through ethics-driven innovation. Doubts swirled, her youth, her background. One board member whispered, "She's ambitious, but can she deliver?" Luck intervened. A key investor who had lost family in an industrial accident championed her plan after reviewing her safety-focused data. The board voted yes. Jennifer led the restructuring. The next 3 years tested her. Budgets tightened. She took no bonus, redirecting funds to retrain 150 workers, many from similar neighborhoods. She implemented mentorship circles and flexible hours for parents. Profits rebounded slowly, then surged as green certifications attracted Fortune 500 contracts. By 2018, NovaTech stock rose 40%. The CEO retired. The board offered Jennifer the role, first African-American woman CEO in the company's 65-year history. She accepted with humility. In her first all-hands meeting, Jennifer addressed 2,000 employees. "I started as an intern who fixed what others overlooked." Success isn't solo, it's lifting every voice. She launched the Thompson Scholars Fund, providing STEM scholarships for Chicago public school kids, honoring Denise. Denise, now retired in a cozy townhouse Jennifer purchased in a safer suburb, visited headquarters often. "You did it, baby. But remember, the climb doesn't end at the top." Jennifer nodded, tearing up. Under her leadership, NovaTech flourished. Revenues doubled by 2022. They pioneered AI-assisted low-emission printers that reduced industrial waste by 60%. Jennifer balanced it with life. Date nights with Jamal, coaching their daughter Leela's soccer team, and weekend repairs at the old community center. She spoke at St. Agnes commencements. From housing projects to boardrooms, hard work opens doors, good choices keep them open, and kindness builds bridges. One crisp autumn day in 2025, Jennifer stood on the company stage accepting an industry award for ethical leadership. Behind her, a video played, young interns from the projects sharing how her program changed their paths. Denise sat in the front row, proud tears flowing. After, mother and daughter hugged. "You did it, but remember, the climb doesn't end at the top." Jennifer nodded, tearing up. Under her leadership, NovaTech flourished. Revenues doubled by 2022. They pioneered AI-assisted low-emission printers that reduced industrial waste by 60%. Jennifer balanced it with life. Date nights with Jamal, coaching their daughter Leela's soccer team, and weekend repairs at the old community center. She spoke at St. Agnes commencements. From housing projects to boardrooms, hard work opens doors, good choices keep them open, and kindness builds bridges. One crisp autumn day in 2025, Jennifer stood on the company stage accepting an industry award for ethical leadership. Behind her, a video played, young interns from the projects sharing how her program changed their paths. Denise sat in the front row, proud tears flowing. After, mother and daughter hugged. "You did it, but remember, the climb doesn't end at the top." Jennifer nodded, tearing up. Jennifer's ascent wasn't just personal triumph, it inspired thousands. Girls in the projects tinkered with gadgets, dreaming bigger. Executives cited her model. NovaTech thrived ethically, proving integrity and grit conquer adversity. In quiet moments, Jennifer reflected, luck had cracked the door, but heart and hustle flung it wide. Today, at 44, Jennifer Thompson gazes from her office overlooking Lake Michigan, phone buzzing with scholarship applications. Her story echoes: humble beginnings, relentless education, principled choices, and a happy legacy of empowerment. The project's shadows lingered only as reminders of strength. She had not just succeeded, she had illuminated the way.